Good morning, explorers.
Good morning.
We're at the Florida Caverns State Park today.
Yep, it's located in Marianna, Florida. So we're gonna hurry up and go get our tickets because this place, it's first come first serve, and it books up fast.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna tell you more about it. The one thing we do know is that there are chisel marks that you can still see from the 1930s from the CCC.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of the stonework around here is also CCC work. So it's really interesting. That's kind of all we know right now. So let's go take the tour and we'll learn more, right?
Yeah. All right, come on.
Okay, so we got our tickets. We have a tour in 5 minutes, so that's awesome. Normally they say get here real quick because it's first come first serve, and if they fill up for the day, you can't get in. Tickets are $5 for kids 12 and under, and $10.75 for 13 and up. It costs $5 to actually get inside the park.
My tread is working. Water is pretty much the main reason we have these caves. It's also the main reason that we have our formations, our passageways, and everything else around you. And a long time ago, Florida was under an ocean. So as you walk through here and you look across the ceiling and you look across the walls, you'll come across seashells, fossils, and possibly even teeth. And I'll do my best to point out all those different things around here that we have for you. But if you look right up over here in the ceiling, it's going to look like a spiraling formation, but this little thing that you're seeing spiraling in the ceiling, that is a Nautilus fossil. So this little formation that's up over here is a cephalopod, which means it's closely related to this dinosaur known as an ammonite. Some of you might have heard of that before. Yeah. But this is a very smaller version of it here. This is only the imprint of it. And I can actually show you the whole thing of one of these fossils right up over here along these steps.
What's really cool is that they host events here. So if you're interested in getting married, having birthday parties, what have you, they have done it before. So if you're interested, I would inquire about it.
People oftentimes get hurt down here. It happens all the time. I mean, one time I got bit in the leg by a kid in the street. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to press one of these buttons right here, and it activates an alarm outside, and then help arrives in around 2 to 3 business days. So if anything ever happens to anyone, just press one of these buttons right here.
This place is sweet. There's a whole bunch of different branches that go off. So I definitely recommend taking the tour. This right here looks like the continent of South America, so it is kind of neat. I like the way that formed. They're about to turn the lights off, so we'll see how dark it actually gets.
And this is all the workers had to work with.
Oh my goodness.
Normally what they would do is they put a nail up in the ceiling. And then on that nail, that's where they'd hang their lantern, and then they'd start digging out whatever passageway they're at to make it easier for us to walk through today. Now, of course, this one back here was dug out to connect the 2 caves. But their lanterns, because they were gas-powered, they didn't last too long. They might have lasted around an hour to an hour and a half before they started to go back out. It'll get very, very dark in here.
Oh.
That is dark.
You have to be really brave.
Absolute darkness.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, just to prove to you how dark it is, this whole time you don't know that I've been dancing. Now, in this room, we also have the highest concentration of seashells. So if you take a look above your head, you'll find plenty of them surrounding you.
I found some seashells. There's one, and there's one. Oh, that might be one there too. See here and here?
Yep.
You're more than welcome to come back in some of these areas over here to take a look around. And I'll also be pointing out a 130-foot drop-off in case anybody's curious to see that.
Okay, so we're gonna go take a look at what is a 130-foot drop-off.
Yeah.
No,
A vertical cave otherwise.
Could you imagine though being in here in the dark and then?
Yep. Right there, about 40 feet back where that slanted wall is the beginning of a 130-foot drop-off that goes into nothing but the aquifer that's below us right now. I've also got to talk to you about this rock that's right here in the center court. This rock is pretty much a lifesaver for those workers. What the workers would do is they'd tie rope around it and around their waist so that when their lanterns went out, all they had to do was follow the rope back to see the light of the entryway up there. But they also gave it a nickname. They call it the Rock of Many Names. Now, the reason that is because, of course, they fall back when their lights are out. And sometimes when they come back to it, they wouldn't see it, so they'd hit their foot down here, then they'd hit their head up here, and they'd give it a name. People said you can't say the name.
So they opened this up in 1942, and that's as far as long as they've been giving the tours. It's pretty cool. They had a government surveyor that came down and discovered this, and that was in the 30s, and then in 1942 was when they opened this up. It's pretty cool. And then that was the first entrance, and people were kind of sneaking in, so they had to seal that off.
I'll go straight to the point out the back right now, in case anyone wants to check them out.
Wasn't sure if maybe he's a fossil.
No, they're related to vampires. They live forever.
Oh yeah.
But right there where my shadow is, that is a tri-colored bat. Y'all can see him?
I can see his head there.
He's peeking out perfectly. He's almost like a mouse with wings, really.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Believe it or not, this is an adult right here. Their babies are about the size of a housefly. This right here is a formation that you're allowed to touch. I'll make sure to point it out for you.
So this area here is tall men's torture, short men's revenge, because it's only 4 feet high. So if you're short, you'll be able to get right through it, but if not, you gotta duck and walk.
So this is Hunter. He's our tour guide.
Hey there.
He did a very awesome job. We learned a lot, and we really appreciate you taking us through.
No problem. I enjoyed bringing y'all through there. Y'all had a great time to be there, and I trusted y'all being the caboose, and I was rightfully so.
All right.
I made sure that y'all had everybody with us.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
glad
you.
y'all could come today.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, explorers, I think this is where we're going to leave you for this video.
For this video, but there's
we-
way more to do here.
Yeah, we realized how big this became once we went inside the cave. So this will be part one of our day here
This
at
is-
the Florida Caverns.
This is just the caves.
Yeah, and then there's a spring
Yes.
that's on the property, and I think we're going to make that a separate video.
Yep, we brought our swimsuits. We're gonna go swim in the blue, but
Yeah.
that'll be the next video, so look for that one.
Yeah. So, to be continued. Thank you for coming along with us.
Yep. Okay.
Keep exploring.
Yep. And we'll see you on the next one. Yep.